Hello and welcome to our revision session on using data. The paper I've got in front of me is the June 2012 paper. Now what I've done here, I've got the data material here on one side and the question that is related to the data material on the other side. Now let's have a look at this. So this is my exam paper. So it's saying answer all questions, use population on page 2 of the data sheet. That's page 2 and this is my data sheet. So I'm going to be looking at this piece of data. Now here it says the population in millions of 11 European Union countries not in the Eurozone of European Union are as follows. So it's giving me the population in millions. It says use these data to find the greatest population. So what is the greatest population? All I'm doing here, I'm looking for the largest number, and obviously it's 62. Remember, it's in million. The least population. So look for the smallest number, 1 million. Okay, so I've got this, nice and easy. The next one here, it says the range of the population. Now sometimes think about the word. What does range mean? Okay, so that's another little hint that's given you. So the range is we have the largest, which here is telling us that it's 62 million, take away the smallest value. So that is the range. So let's go back here. So the range is 62 minus 1 million. So 62 million minus 1 million will give us 61 million. Okay, so remember what the range is. The next one is the median. Okay, and as the name suggests, median, middle, so it's the middle value. Now for this one, if you look at the marks, there's 2 marks here. So remember, you get 1 mark for the calculations and the other one for the answer. Okay, so what do we do when we have the median? What we have to do, we have to put all our data here in size order, starting with the smallest. So let's do that. So we've got our order, we'll have, remember to do the working out and show it to the examiner. So it's 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 9, 10, and another 10. Remember there's 2, 10, 10, 22, 38, and 62. That's our largest value. Okay, so here I've got all these populations ranging from the smallest all the way to the big one. Now I want to know what the middle value is. Okay, so I'll look at my data here and the middle value. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to count to the middle. So one of the easier ways, there's lots of ways of doing it. One of the easier ways I find is just take one from here and there, that one, and that one, that one, and that one. Okay, so here, what I've done there, I've actually start taking off values and making sure that it's balanced. Okay, so for an example, here the middle value so far I think is 9. Now is it the middle value? Let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, so it's exactly in the middle. Okay, one thing you should realize, if you've done this crossing out and when you come to the middle it's actually 2 numbers, remember when we have 2 numbers we have to add up the numbers and divide it by 2 to get the middle of these. Okay, so that's if you get that type of question, but in this question we've actually got bang on to the middle value, which is 9. So all I'm going to do here, I'm just going to put down the median is 9 million. Okay, the mean. What do we mean by the mean? It's the mean population. Now another word for mean is average, and we all know how to work out averages, is that we add up all the values. So I'm going to add up all my data. So I'm going to add up 8 plus 10 plus 5, etc., all the way to here, yeah? So I'm going to add up all my values, and adding them all up, I've got 170. Okay, now once I've got 170, I'm going to divide by the number. Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's 11 values, so I'm going to divide that by 11. Okay, remember this sign here, this one here means divided by. Yeah, so it's 170 divided by 11. So that is my mean, and I tap that in my calculator, and I get 15.5 million. So that is my average. Okay, for turnover, let's have a look at the next question. This is asking us the modal population. So what does modal mean? So when you see these most, so it's the most occurring one. So I look down my chart and I look for, right, so I can see 10 coming twice. 1, 2, any else? No, that's it. So it's 10, yeah? So the most occurring one is 10 because it occurs twice. So here I can write down 10 million. Right, that is my modal population. The next question, it's saying the mean population of the 16 EU countries which were in the Eurozone of the European Union in 2009 was 24.4 million. Right, okay. Now it says find the total population, okay, of the 16 countries which were in the Eurozone of the European in 2009. Right, okay. So when we look at the numbers that they've given us that the mean population was 20.4 million, yeah, of 16 countries. Okay, so it's saying that the mean population of 16 countries. Remember in mathematics, if there anything is of, it actually means times. Yeah, so sorry, I just rubbed that out. Okay, so it's times. So we've got 16 times 20.4, and if I times that together on my calculator, I get 326 million. There you go.